Ever get that feeling like you're running on fumes, completely wiped, and your body's just screaming for a break?
Oh, tell me about it. That 3 o'clock slump is real.
Right. But imagine you're not at your desk job. You're a political candidate in a live TV debate. The pressure's on, every eye is on you. And suddenly, your body decides to take that break.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we're talking full-on public meltdown.
Pretty much. That's what happened to Curtis Bashaw, GOP candidate for the New Jersey Senate. Now, you might think, okay, another weird news story. But this is a deep dive, so stick with us because this seemingly straightforward story, it reveals a lot about campaigning in the age of instant information.
I'm intrigued. Public perception is everything in politics these days.
Exactly. And this one incident, it becomes a microcosm of this whole world. So for anyone who missed it, the article lays it out. Bashaw is debating his opponent, Democrat Andy Kim. Topic is affordability of all things.
Oh, the irony. I can already see where this is going.
Right. So picture it. Live debate, cameras rolling, Bashaw mid-sentence, and then boom, freezes, leans on the podium. His opponent, Kim, actually checks on him.
You know it's serious when your opponent shows concern on live TV.
No kidding. And then right on cue, it's commercial break time. But think about it. Bashaw is 63. That detail, whether we realize it or not, it plays into how we see the whole thing. It taps into all those ideas we have about age, health,
Oh,
adds another layer to the story, right?
absolutely. It's like that one cough into the microphone that goes viral. Suddenly, everyone's a doctor.
Exactly. So we're back from commercial break, which I'm sure felt like an eternity if you were in that room. Bashaw returns, explains low blood sugar, busy campaign schedule, skipped a meal, you've been there. He even takes to X or Twitter later that day, assures everyone he's fine, posts a picture of himself with pizza.
Okay, so classic damage control. Love the pizza pic, though.
Right. But that pizza pic, as casual as it seems, it's calculated, it's sending a message, normalcy, humor even. Still working hard, even after a long day, folks.
And that's the thing about campaigning today, isn't it? You're
Mhm.
always on. Every move is analyzed, scrutinized.
Totally. And it makes you think about what candidates go through, the pressure to always be on, the toll it takes. This incident, sugar crash or whatever it was, it gives you a glimpse behind the curtain, doesn't it?
For sure. It makes you wonder, are we seeing the real person or just a persona crafted for the public? Because in a world where every sneeze is documented, it's hard to tell.
It really is. This wasn't some quiet backstage thing either. This was live, recorded, shared instantly. By the next morning, everyone had an opinion on what really happened.
That's the double-edged sword of instant information, right? Transparency is important, but it also means every moment is under a microscope.
And the public can be pretty unforgiving too.
That they can. So it makes you wonder, how much control do candidates have over their image anymore when every cough, every stumble, every pizza picture becomes a headline?
It's a good question. And speaking of, the article did mention Bashaw's background as a hotelier, which honestly adds another layer of irony to this whole affordability debate thing.
Oh, absolutely. You can't make this stuff up. But here's where it gets really interesting, right? This whole incident, regardless of what caused it, it might actually make Bashaw more relatable to some voters.
How so?
Well, think about it. Who hasn't been there? Skipping lunch, pushing through a long day, trying to make ends meet. It humanizes him a bit.
You're right. In a weird way, it makes him more relatable. So where does this leave us? In a world obsessed with every sneeze and pizza pic, what does it mean for these candidates?
It's a tough one. I guess the question is, does a glimpse of vulnerability make a candidate more relatable or just more vulnerable? That's something to ponder the next time you see a politician on your screen, isn't it?
Food for thought. Thanks for diving into this with me.
And